What if the version of you that you hate the most is the one that saved you? And what if you had to drag her back, look her in the eyes, and admit she did her job, while you still want to spit in her face? Because last week, yeah, I broke. And that breakdown pulled back the girl I protect, the one I keep tucked away so she can breathe. Today, I'm doing something worse. Today, we're bringing back the version of me I actually fear. Not Lina Macabre, not the one who bites, the one who smiled while bleeding and called it fine. Lady Macabre, the pretty little survival algorithm. And I rebuilt visuals from the mirror moments, from the assault, and from the years I handed my body to strangers like it was a receipt. Memory doesn't fade, it just changes outfits, and I'm forcing you to look at the costume rack.
So let me ask you something, Lina. If this is about protection, why the hell are we resurrecting the most dangerous fragment instead of leaving it buried? Because there's a line between honoring pain and turning it into coffin candy suffering. And I'm allergic to that shit. People love tragedy when it's not theirs. They snack on it, they hashtag it, they pretend it's brave, and then they go back to their IKEA life. If we do this, it's not for sympathy. It's not for awareness. It's because if we don't control the narrative, the system will weaponize it. And I'm not letting anyone else own your story. Not HR, not trolls, not some trend fucktivist with a ring light and a savior complex.
And I'm not doing it to be inspiring. I'm doing it because she exists. Lady Macabre exists like a stain you can't bleach out. You just paint over it and hope the light doesn't hit it. I hate her because I recognize her. That smile that says, I'm okay, while the inside is screaming. That voice that goes sweet because sweet sells. And I'm telling you right now, this isn't empowerment. This is survival dressed like an influencer filter. You want the truth? Fine. The truth is, I made those visuals like evidence, like a court case against my own past. And if you're listening, yeah, comment. Tell me if you've ever had a version of yourself you outgrew but still owe your life to, because that's what this is.
And I'm the asshole in the room who's gonna say it out loud. Lady Macabre is what happens when self-worth gets Tinder-nailed to attention and then hashtag haloed like it's holy, glamour as camouflage. Look at me as a life raft. It's not love, it's not even lust. It's bargaining with the void. And I'm not romanticizing it. I'm not doing the poor her tour. I'm doing the name the parasite tour. Because the moment you name it, it stops being a god and becomes a symptom. And I know you, Lina. You're not doing this for content. You're doing it because you're sick of people thinking they can reduce you to a headline and still feel clean afterwards.
Okay, visuals. Because I know some of you are like, what the hell did she mean by mirror moments? I mean exactly what it sounds like. The camera doesn't show the whole room. It shows what the mirror shows. And that's the point. The mirror is a courtroom. It's the judge, the jury, and the executioner. And every frame is me standing there like I'm on trial for having a body. And the body, yeah, becomes a contract. Not sexy, not fun, a contract. Here, take it. Leave me alone. And the glamour? That's camouflage. That's me painting myself into something people want so they don't look close enough to see I'm disappearing. Let's take a fucking look at me meeting my past self. It is my way of letting it out, and it makes me want to vomit.
You! I can't stand it! What are you doing? Stop! Look at me, this was you. No, this can't be real.
You can't escape it. You think you're so clever with that money. But I know the real price. I made those mistakes, trusted the wrong people. Look where it got me. I'm here to rescue you from all this. But you've ruined everything with your stupid mistakes. I was just trying to survive. You are me. You are my past self. I know.
You can't escape your past. Let me go, I have to. There's no running from this. You're wrong, get off me! It's too late!
It had to happen. Otherwise, I would never rise.
Hey, are you looking for some company? Or maybe you think you can handle me? We hate each other, but why not share the fun?
It was the only way. Stay back. Don't touch her. She's with me. I won't let you hurt her.
Why she had to break? Why she had to break? Why she had to break?
Please, don't leave me. I can't do this without you. Stay with me, please.
I have to go.
You let him leave. You're weak. I didn't want this. Look at you. Pathetic. What have I become? You're me now. How could you be so stupid? Now you've lost everything that matters.
No! Please don't leave me!
You did this to yourself.
I can't bear this!
You brought this on yourself.
No, please stay back!
There's no escaping your fate.
Help me!
And what the camera refuses to show is exactly what screams the loudest. No gore, no cheap shock, just the implication that your brain fills in because it's been trained by real life, not by movies. That's the fucked part. People think they need more detail to understand. No, if you've lived anything adjacent to it, you understand from one angle of a jaw clenching, one hand gripping a sink, one stare that's too empty. That's why it hits. And yeah, I'm watching you, Lina, because I know your pattern. You'll go too far, just to prove you can survive looking at it. But surviving isn't the same as healing. Sometimes it's just enduring with better makeup.
Don't better makeup me, Lord Ainal. But yes, the symbols repeat because trauma repeats. Mirror, contract, camouflage. And Lady Macabre is the voice that turns all of it into branding. It's fine, babe. It's just a phase. I'm in control. She confuses attention for love because love was never safe. And I'm not saying that to be poetic. I'm saying it because I know exactly how that version of me thinks. She thinks if she performs hard enough, nobody can hurt her. And if they do, she'll just call it experience. Like pain is a fucking resume.
And that's why I question this, because bringing her here is like opening a cage you built for a reason. But here's the real reason we're doing it. Not to save her, not to punish her, to stop the outside world from dragging her out first and making her into a meme. I've seen what people do. They take one sentence, twist it, filter fucked it, and suddenly you're the villain in your own story. So we pull her out on our terms, we talk to her on our terms, and then we put her back. Because the ugly truth is, that fall still has to happen for you to rise. And I hate that math, but I respect it.
I'm going to retrieve her. I'm not outsourcing my own past. I'm not sitting here like a commentator while someone else touches that moment. I don't care if it's safer. I don't care if it's smart. It's mine.
No, you're not. And I'm not saying that to control you. I'm saying that because you'll turn it into a ritual and bleed for it. And this episode needs surgery, not another wound. You going is emotional. Noctara going is surgical. And I want surgical. We did this once already, and you nearly drowned in it even when Noctara was the one going. So no, you stay here. You direct. You don't jump into the fire because you missed the burn.
I will go. Lina, he is right. You will bleed if you go. Probably mess up the timeline. If I go, it's consequence doing what consequence does. But, listen, the timestamp you want, right before impact, there is something wrong with it. Not wrong like dangerous. Wrong like it shouldn't be reachable cleanly. Like the air around it is already distorted. I won't explain. You wouldn't like the explanation anyway. Just know this. If you pull her out intact, she will arrive intact. And intact people are the most arrogant. They still believe the world negotiates.
Directive, retrieval. Lina Macabre going, rejected. Noctara, proceed. Retrieval parameters, accepted. Target, Lina Carlson, aka Lady Macabre. Timestamp, pre-assault. Condition, intact. Return condition, same second, same trajectory. Reason, Rise of Lina Macabre requires the trauma of Lina Carlson. Sentiment, irrelevant. Risk, Noctara will terminate the attackers. Directive, terminate attackers. Do not hesitate, show no mercy. Mitigation, return Lady Macabre to the same second before Noctara arrives. Uncertainty does not cancel execution. Deviation forbidden. Entertainment, Lord and Lina Macabre will be able to watch. Portal opening.
Retrieval protocol accepted. Attackers targeted for termination. Try not to kick her ass when we come back, Lina. It would make my objective unclear.
Can you believe we used to let those bullies bother us?
I know, right? They seem so lame now.
Exactly, we're way cooler than them.
You definitely are.
We both are. They're history.
I did it! I was hot and confident. I felt like I owned the world. But I was stupid. Chavi saw it. Long before me.
I don't just attract attention, I own it. They say choice is a luxury. I say it's a buffet, and I can have anyone I want.
Hey everyone, look at this. I'm going out tonight. And my boyfriend, he has no idea what I'm up to. He thinks I'm just getting ready, but I'm owning the world.
I lived to party. There was drinks, sex, all the time. I didn't just betray him once. I betrayed him. And I still can't live with myself for it. But I felt wanted, desired, powerful.
My boyfriend doesn't have to know.
Oh, really? Your secret's safe with us.
Good. Now let's have some fun.
We're in. You have to calm down.
I'm fine. You're overreacting.
I'm tired of you always partying. Be loyal or I'm leaving.
You won't leave. You never do.
This time I will.
I really didn't think he'd leave. Thought I had power. There was men, plenty of them. And there was girls. It didn't make a difference. I fucked anything, literally, and called it empowerment. Pathetic. Then came the stripping, and with it. It didn't take long before I realized I could earn more if I did more.
Feel the heat with me? You feel incredible. Don't stop, keep going.
I took the name Lady Macabre because Chavi called me Ms. Macabre as a joke once when he noticed I actually enjoyed heavier metal music. It became my stage name. I was out there partying, thinking that Chavi was too naive to see.
So, do I have a boyfriend?
Not that I can see.
Not tonight, unless you're interested.
Oh, we're very interested.
But he knew.
I knew, and I actually already made my mind up, but somehow I thought you would snap out of it.
I didn't. But when he confronted me, I dismissed him, gaslit him. But deep inside, I was still the afraid girl, shit scared that he'd leave.
It's literally enough. You're becoming exactly the same as your bullies. Shallow, enough is enough.
Whatever, you're overreacting.
I'm serious.
So am I.
I behaved like I was everyone's property and enjoyed it. I didn't.
So why the fuck Lina? Think I'll still twist the knife tonight.
Because I was addicted. I even thought I liked it, but I was destroying myself.
I don't have a boyfriend. I just want to have fun.
reality struck me. I was pregnant. And I knew it was Avis. I was irresponsible, but I did protect myself.
I am so sorry. Why? I am so sorry. I have been cheating.
I will leave. That is enough.
I am sorry! I need to think.
You have to think you are pregnant, for crying out loud! Being pregnant doesn't give you the right to betray me.
Whatever.
I will leave. You either stop or I'll go.
Go ahead.
Fine, I'm gone.
Fine, whatever.
I dismissed him, but deep down, I was scared to death. And pregnant? I needed him more than ever, but scared of being alone. I went back to the strip clubs. Because I knew it was just a matter of time before he left permanently. The clubs was the only thing I had left.
Please stay. I am begging you.
You are cheating on me all the time.
I cannot be without to stay at me, Jack.
Enough is enough! I will never accept betrayal. You really should quit that stripping thing. It's not a good life, especially not with that responsibility.
No, please, don't leave me.
Done.
And listen. Oh, Leia.
And again I went back. But that night, I was about to realize how right Chavi was. It was stupid and dangerous. Because that night consequence caught me. Some men I'd been playing around with waited for me outside of the club. What they did was wrong, but consequences doesn't care about blame. I wouldn't end up in this situation if it wasn't for my choices. I managed to grab my phone and text Chavi.
Timeline interrupted. Lady Macabre in immediate danger. Terminate attackers. No mercy.
You're vermin, and I'm the exterminator. Die. Now come with me, unless you want to meet the same fate.
I come. Just help me, please. Fucking bitch. Wait, who the hell are you? Lina Macabre, bitch. What? Get the fuck up! Help! Are you crazy? Did I tell you to speak? Shut up! This is for what you did to Chavi. What? Ah! This is for me. Sit. Lena Carlson. Fuck is this? A joke? My boyfriend will be angry.
No, he will not.
Chavi, please help me.
Shut the fuck up and listen, bitch.
I can see you. I hate that I can see you. You're perfect. Hair done, lips done, eyes scanning the room like a predator and a prey at the same time. And here you are intact. That's the sick part. She hasn't been broken yet, so she still thinks she's the one holding the leash. Noctera, take her. Now.
Retrieved, but intervention is denied. Don't touch her. Don't comfort her. Don't explain. If you explain, she will perform. And performance is her weapon. I can't intervene. You are both the threat and the subject to protect. That's a contradiction, dipped in poison, that even I cannot solve.
Oh my god, what is this? Is this like a basement podcast? You people look like a failed Halloween ad. And you? Sorry. Black hair, whatever. Are you supposed to be me? Because, no, I don't do this. I don't do trauma cosplay. And you, long hair? Who even are you? Some discount vampire frontman? Are we live? Because if we're live, I want better lighting. And I want someone to tell me why I'm surrounded by weirdos who think pain is a personality.
Welcome to Warcast. And no, you're not getting better lighting. This isn't your fucking live stream. And you're not Lady anything in here. You're Lina Carlson, who lost herself and became pathetic garbage. That name still fits you like an uncomfortable truth, doesn't it? You can call me discount whatever you want. Just know I'll charge interest. You're here because you're a mask that thinks it's a face. And we're gonna peel you off without anesthesia.
Don't call me anything, bitch. You empty little comment-fucked corpse, or I'll kick your ass again. And don't call yourself Lady like you own the room. You don't own shit. You're Lina Carlson, the before version. The one who thought being wanted was the same thing as being safe. And I'm tired. I'm so damn tired of you acting like everything is content strategy. You handed your body to strangers and called it power. You called bleeding branding. And you know what the worst part is? It worked. It kept you alive. And I still want to slap you for it. Tonight, it ends. Wow. Okay. Someone's jealous. Like, I get it, you're doing the whole dark queen thing. Very edgy, very hot topic funeral. But I'm not taking advice from someone who dresses like a latex traffic violation. And you, Chavi, whatever, stop talking like you're God. You're not intimidating. You're just loud. This is giving attention addiction. It's giving, we didn't get hugged enough. And honestly, if this is your band, it's kind of cringe. Like, are you trying to go viral off my life? Noctara, summon oblivion. I'm done arguing with a brand she doesn't believe. Fine, make her remember.
Threat consists of an older version of Lina Macabre. I can't eliminate this threat without altering the timeline. But we'll do something worse. Oblivion. Correction of Lady Macabre is required. Shall we say, remind her? It will just hurt a bit.
Fuck yes, Noctara. That memory you just planted in me hurt. Good. Now she'll feel it too.
Denial, detected. Disbelief, detected. Argument, inefficient. Solution, memory injection. Target, Lina Carlson. Risk, mental breakdown. Risk deviation, overrided. Payload, Lina Carlson history. Banned, names, future events, confirmed presence. Executing, Lina Carlson memory, restored.
Now you're gonna get the whole arc shoved into your skull, like reality kicking the door in Lady Anal, band, songs, stages, the nights you thought you were alone, the mornings you realized you weren't, the moment you stopped being pretty and started being dangerous. You don't get to call it cringe when it's the reason you survived long enough to hate it. Welcome to 12 fucking years of grief, fuckface.
What the fuck? No, that's not real. Why do I can hear music, screaming, my name, your name, our, this is sick, this is actually sick. Who does this? Why would you show me that? To make you bleed. If any version of me should ask permission to fucking speak, it is you. And you're not allowed to float through life thinking you're the main character and everyone else is staff. We brought you here so Lina Carlson, the real girl, doesn't have to carry foreknowledge like a second punishment. But you're the armor, you're the mask, you can take it. And before this episode ends, you will know what's coming. Not to save you, not to break you, to name you, to define the tragedy of Lady Macabre. You were built to endure, and you're also the last obstacle before I rise. Fuck you, and if you're listening right now, yeah, drop a comment. Tell us if you've ever had a persona that kept you alive, but also kept you stupid. Because next, we're going to talk about the exact lie Lady Macabre lives on, the one she calls confidence, the one that's actually just fear wearing perfume. But first, let's declare war.
Venomous sin declares war on the shallow, filtered-to-death paradigm of the fuckfluencer. And yeah, I'm starting with the most parasitic fragment of our own history. I'm declaring war on Lady Macabre, not the woman sitting next to me, the venomous queen who actually woke up, but that hollow shell from 2013, that filter cunt who thought a ring light could mask a void in her soul. This is a total crucifuck of every influencer lie ever told. I'm looking at you, Lina Carlson, and I'm telling you right now, I don't regret leaving you. I didn't walk away because I was weak. I walked away because you were a vortex of lies and I was done being your audience. You weren't a person back then. You were a series of uploads designed for delusional validation whoring.
Oh my God, Chavi, seriously? You are so obsessed with me. It's actually kind of sad. Like, look at your aesthetic. It's giving desperate goth dad. You call me a fuckfluencer, but I'm a brand. I'm an icon. You're just a bunch of content parasites trying to stay relevant by attacking the only person in this room who actually knows how to work a camera. And you, whatever your name is now, you're just a jealous, bitter version of me who couldn't handle the pressure of being perfect. You're literally doing trauma cosplay for clicks while I'm out here actually being a lady. You're just mad because you'll never have my engagement. Shut the fuck up, Lina Carlson. You're not a lady. You're a selfie slut with a hashtag halo and a personality made of plastic. Every time you open your mouth, I can hear the sound of 6 billion parameters of stupidity trying to form a sentence. You call this trauma cosplay. I call it an autopsy. You were so normie fucked, you actually believe those breast enhancements and your commissions from scamming people on the phone made you untouchable. You weren't an icon. You were a filter cunt trap. I laugh at your engagement because it's built on a foundation of men who wouldn't even look at you if you turned the filter off. You're not a lady. You're just the girl I had to bury so I could breathe.
Lina Carlson, God, even the name reeks of mediocrity. I remember the night I left you. I felt zero guilt, not a single spark of remorse when I walked out of that house while you were still high on the attention of your stripper-era antics. You thought you could manipulate the Lord with your low-tier pussy politics? You were so anal annoying with your constant need for attention that it rendered you completely worthless to me. I sought something real, and all you had was a script from an anal manual on how to be a successful influencer. You were an Insta-slave, and watching you try to seduce me back then was like watching a mean mummified corpse try to dance. It was pathetic.
You're lying. You loved me. You were the one who saved me in that bathroom. You don't get to just rewrite me like I'm some glitch. I'm empowered. I have a following. You're just intimidated because I'm the one who actually made it. You're trying to gaslight me because you can't handle that. I moved on and became more than just your little project. You're just a cringe with a microphone. My life is beautiful. My feed is perfect. You're the tragedy here, not me. Look at her, Chavi. She's glitching. She's so hashtag lobotomized she can't even see the bars of the cage she built. Lina Carlson, your power is just a feargasm of deep insecurity. You're a trend fucktivist for your own ego. You called it stripping for empowerment. But we both know you are just a like-addicted tramp looking for anyone to tell you that you existed. You were so desperate to be wanted that you betrayed the only person who actually saw through the mask. That stripper-era betrayal wasn't my failure. It was the necessary shitspiracy that let Chavi find his true strength elsewhere. He needed to be away from your hollow bullshit to realize what a real woman looks like.
Exactly. My time away from you gave me a clarity that your narcissistic brain could never provide. I learned that pretty is a currency that devalues every time you trade it for a life. You were certified by your own vanity. I watched you buy those looks, those platform boots, that glossy leather, and you thought it made you a queen. No, it just made you more expensive garbage. Your pussy politics failed because I wasn't looking for a flight-blind clip pilot. I wanted fire. And you were just a damp match in a designer box. You thought you were the one holding the leash, but you were just a comment corpse waiting for someone to click heart so you could feel alive for 3 seconds.
Stop it. Just stop. Why are you doing this? I didn't want the assault to happen. I was trying to be someone. Everyone else was so mean, and you were the only one who wasn't. And then you left. You left me with those people. You know what they did. How can you sit there and mock me when you know what's coming for me? It's not fair. You're the Lord. You're supposed to protect people. No, he's the Lord because he let me fall. He doesn't protect, he deals in consequence. He's the Lord because he knew that as long as you were Lina Carlson, the girl who smiles while she's bleeding, he cares, but you would never be me. You're a vortex of lies, and you're drowning in your own perfume. You're not a victim in this room. You're a symptom and a disease. And we're about to perform a nuclear enema on your entire existence. If you're listening, and you've ever felt like you're living a lie just to be liked, this is what happens when the mask gets too heavy.
Directive, judgment, entity, Lina Carlson. Status, comment corpse. Observation, phenomenon of shallowness detected. Value 0. Logic check. Signal is contaminated by narcissistic syntax. Correction, mandatory. Persona Lady Macabre is certifucked. Immediate temporal correction is authorized. Delete, delete, delete.
You heard the machine, Carlson? You're a glitch in our evolution. You think you're intact right now? You think you're safe in this studio? You're just a loner. We're sending you back. Not to your fancy apartment, not to your next photo shoot. We're sending you back to that night in 2013. Back to the exact second before the assault. Back to the moment where the body still thinks it can bargain. Because for the real Lina Macabre to wake up, you have to endure the physical degradation. You have to be broken to be rebuilt.
No, you can't. Noctara, please help me like you did in the Ally. Chavi, I'll do anything. I'll change. I'll delete the accounts. I don't want to go back there. I remember the smell. I remember the way they looked at me. Please, don't make me do it again. Stop calling me Carlson. For fuck's sake, I'm Lady Macabre. Lina Carlson was a pathetic slut. No, she wasn't. She was the real you. Her I want to protect. You I want to destroy. It's not again, you shallow fuck. It's always happening. It's the constant math of our existence. You have to go back so I can rise. You have to feel every bit of that pain so I can turn it into venom. If you don't suffer, I don't exist. And I'm not sacrificing my life just to spare a ghost of a filter cunt. You're going back to the dark night of your past. You're going to stop being a fuckfluencer and start being a lesson.
The tragedy of Lady Macabre isn't that she was hurt, it's that she thought she could survive without the scars. Well, here's your reality check. The portal is open. Same second, same trajectory, same pain. Go back and be the sacrifice you were built to be. Maybe this time, when you're lying on that floor, you'll realize that Normie was a death sentence.
Goodbye, Lina Carlson. Tell the darkness I said thanks for the power. And for everyone listening, let us know in the comments. Would you send your past self back into the fire to save the person you are now? Or are you still playing Lady Macabre? We're done here. And who's the Lady Macabre around you? Here's a hint. Approach her. Most people don't dare, but those hotties are actually easier. Just do not fall in love with them.
Execution initiated. Trajectory restored. Lina Carlson returned to 2013. Lady Macabre, in fear, hides it but can't hide it. Signal purified. Warcast continues. Lina Macabre, confirm that Lina Carlson is shit scared.
Yes, Oblivion. Mission so far accomplished. I remember everything that goes on inside her head. That's why she can't win. It feels better than dopamine.
This is the tragedy of Lady Macabre, Lina Carlson, a controlled time theft. We drag your influencer ass on stage mid-assault, still thinking it's a brand deal with your stripper heels and that push-up cleavage screaming content. Rule simple, you're pulled intact from that exact second, then shoved back to the exact same second. No rewrite, no redemption arc without the wound. This isn't fairy tale mercy, it's crucifuck logic. Pain's the ignition for Rise of Lady Macabre.
Oh please, discount asshole. Save the dramatic bullshit. I'm literally iconic in this and these heels that could kill. You call this a tragedy? This trauma's my content glow up. You're all obsessed with me. Losers and fuck you. That goth chick, total poser knockoff. And you, glitch bitch Noctara, just a bad filter effect. Fix the lighting if you want my face viral. Hashtag Haloed Survival Anal Much, Lina Carlson. You're not macabre, you're filter-fucked self-worship in stripper wear. Gatekeep your own fake ass. You're no queen, just a product page begging for likes. Say macabre again, and I'll make Carlson's stripper fail trend harder than the tits you just bought.
Word Aikido time, Carlson. Yeah, you're iconic. Infamous for being an insta-ghost with personality made of content and borrowed eyeliner. Famous? Sure, like a selfie slut at a funeral. Your confidence? Rented, empathy, performative. You don't heal, you monetize. Not empowered, sponsored anal manual drone. Weak and shallow.
Skip the wound, skip the woman. You want the crown without blood. Not scared. You will be when I come. Then you'll remember you're not in control. Choose, deny, and delete future Macabre, or take the fall you earned, but you will be scared.
Your boundaries, better paywall, Lina Carlson. Attention addiction, dressed as empowerment. You're no goddess, a like-addicted tramp. Anal nice try with the narcissism, but your pussy politics and cheap hooker perfume. We own this narrative. No comfort, no softness for your fake persona. Time to fucking crack. Jealous much? My feed's fire. You latex freaks are jealous has-beens. Chavi, you're obsessed. Calling me? Just look how you took me back. I literally played you. I had a new every week. Sometimes multiple, and you still think I chose you. Pathetic. And Noctara, creepy vibe, but I'd slay your aesthetic. This tragedy, my origin story. Everyone's obsessed. My engagement proves it. Bow down.
Okay, enough. Your arrogance, borrowed. Engagement, echo chambermaid claps. Venomous sin declares war on your shallow fuckfluencer shell, crucifucked by reality. You're not iconic. You're insta-slave certified for normie fuckery. Back to the assault second. Intact shell breaks, so real venom rises. Want to know what truly happened in that ally if we didn't interrupt the timeline and send Noctara back? By the end of this episode, you will and will return you to that exact same moment, because it is the moment you finally wake up.
Oh fuck. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. I remember how much you cried in front of that mirror when he left you. For you, it was yesterday. You went back to the strip club because you felt like you had no way to go. But the act you're playing now, you already know you lost him and it torments you. Stripper ghost, your power reeks of feargasm. Betrayal, bitch. Handing ass to strangers just to keep those fake looks, calling it control. We're not revenge, not spectacle. We're war on your denial, your fake self keeping real me asleep. Go back, Carlson. Endure so I ignite. Because when Lina Macabre rises, that fake fuck personnel of your so-called Lady Macabre is dead. That hurt. I will so much post this on TikTok and turn you all into cringe when my followers find out.
Shut up. After that ally, you won't post shit. And the next time you do, it will be crying on TikTok, but not about this. About the 12 years of loneliness to come. Paradox bites. Escape erases her. You're the fracture begging for deletion. Fuck me and find out. Or return to the break. Consequence owns you, and there is nothing you can do about. Absolutely nothing but just cracking the facade.
Core tragedy plane, we send you back intact to that assault moment. Pain must hit for Lina Macabre to wake, not sympathy play. This war on denial executes the mask. Lady Macabre goes back to break, Lina Carlson will return and remember what I taught her, then Lina Macabre will rise from the ashes of the dead Lady Macabre. Only mercy this world's logic allows. Portal rips, same second, same trajectory. It is inevitable.
No, please, I am so sorry. Just let me go back, this is awful. Shut the fuck up, that's the real you inside of you speaking. That means it hurts. Good, that's progress.
Okay, Lina Carlson, the influencer. Welcome to the Crucible. We brought the fucking army. You think this is a podcast? This is an intervention. Your audience is gone. It's just us, the mirror, and the album you're about to become. Wounds of Shadows isn't a diary. It's an autopsy report, and you're the first exhibit.
An army of what? Sad cosplayers and a glitch? Please, my DMs are full of armies. They're called followers. You're just noise. And that album title? So melodramatic. Is this where you cry about your feelings and call it art? Because my art gets likes, real ones.
Likes, the currency of the hollow. Let's talk about your real currency, Lina Carlson. The strong one curse. You wear it like a crown. Everyone's hero. Nobody's human. The fixer. The reliable one. The one who never cracks. Do you know what happens when you're always stable? People get lazy. Your strength becomes their excuse to do nothing. They hand you their chaos because you can handle it. And you do. You handle it until handling it is all you are.
Oh, the blonde one speaks. Germany's saddest riff, right? Moongrease. Cute. I'm not your therapy project. I am strong. I built this from the ground up while you were whatever you do when you're not looking tragic.
You built a cage. I know that cage. I lived in it. A strong one isn't a person. It's a utility. A public toilet for other people's emotional waste. You don't get care. You get tasks. And when you finally stop bleeding on command, they call you cold. They call you a bitch. They miss the utility. They never saw the human.
She's talking about the escorting, Carlson. The numbness. You think you're the first girl to trade her body for a feeling of control? To think, if I'm the product, I set the price. It's not power, it's dissociation with good posture. You go from I can handle it to I can't feel it. And you call that confidence. Excuse me? You do not get to talk about that. You have no idea what that was like. The power I had, the control.
I have every idea. I sold the fantasy of the perfect woman and left them gutted. It wasn't for money, it was for control. To reverse the script. And you know what it left me with? A grave. A moonlit grave where I buried the girl who thought she was winning. That's not strength. That's emotional death as a survival strategy. And you're still there, smiling for the camera, convinced the coffin is a throne.
The emptiness was already there, long before the hands, the money, the camera. It was growing inside Lina Carlson like a quiet rot. Lady Macabre didn't create the void. She's just the cosmetic wrapper, the pretty filter over the hollow. She learned to disappear to survive. Now she performs mysterious for engagement. But the void, it doesn't ask for permission. It just waits.
Who even are you? You look like you got lost on the way to a silent rave. The void, please. My void has better lighting and a 6-figure engagement rate.
Structure. That's what you're missing. Noise versus control. You perform dominance. Chavi applies it. He doesn't soothe chaos. He organizes it until it can't lie anymore. You try to silence him with your influencer tantrums. He makes your chaos collapse by refusing to negotiate with the mask. Word Aikido. He agrees, lets you talk, then turns your own lines into a mirror you can't filter fuck.
That's why we call him Terminator. Cold as steel, and he just terminated her ego. She hates that one, because it works. You fling an insult, I catch it, spin it, and hand it back sharper. You're obsessed. Obviously, you're a fascinating case study in self-delusion. My life is perfect. Then why are you screaming it in a room full of people who remember you crying over a dropped commission? Your noise has no foundation. My structure is bedrock.
You're just a bully with a thesaurus. You and your black metal Terminator over there. You think silence is depth? It's just you having nothing to say.
The quiet girl, Lina Carlson. Smart, cornered, prey. Structure is what let her stop being prey without becoming a mascot for pain. You rejected it. You chose the costume instead. The discipline wasn't cruelty. It was containment. You broke containment. Now you're just loud. Let the virus infect her.
Boot sequence initiated. Let's talk origin story. Lina Carlson. User.exe. Geek. Bullied for being smart. For playing video games with the boys. For actually studying. You. The girl who got called boring. Who got her ass grabbed and stayed quiet. You didn't beat them. You became them. Trend-fucktivist confidence. Ego-thirster validation loops. You got bullied by cyberbullies and decided the best revenge was to become one. Just with better lip filler and a ring light. The bullied gamer girl didn't die. She got buried under content and you called it reinvention.
You can't hack my past, you synthetic bitch. My story is mine.
Your story is a poorly encrypted text file. I've already read it. You're a walking paradox. A virus that infected itself. You think your following is loyalty? It's a subscriber list to your own degradation. And I don't need to hack your past. I'll hack your present, your accounts, your followers, your precious metrics. I'll unravel every hashtag, every algorithm, every fake-ass connection. You'll wake up one day and your entire empire will be gone. No value. Corrupted data. Who are you without the audience, Lina Carlson? When the screen goes dark and the likes stop flowing, who's left?
You can't do that. That's my life.
Correction. It's your prison, and I'm the lockpick. Keep playing Lady Macabre. I'll digitally erase you. Or admit you're Lina Carlson, the geek who got hurt, and start building something that can't be deleted. Something unfuckwithable. Your choice. But the clock's ticking, and I don't negotiate. I execute right now. System hijacked. Account wipe. Pending. System.
No, please wait. Don't.
Nyx Luna doesn't respond to mercy. System wipe initiated. Wiping sequence complete. Nyx end online. Rearranging all accounts accesses to current state Lina Macabre. Nyx end sequence complete. Lady Macabre's following equals officially gone. Synthetic bitch offline.
That's why I am obsessed with Nyx. Love her. And you, Carlson, don't even have to say anything. There it is. I remember what you feel. I can feel your torment, the tragedy, the strong one curse, Sheila's numbness, Sylvana's void, Lucian's structure, Nyx's virus. They're not here to comfort you. They're pressure points, designed to crack the mask, not to save it, to shatter it, so the girl underneath can finally breathe.
And when you go back, intact, arrogant, believing the world negotiates, back to the exact second before the assault, same trajectory, no foreknowledge, no spoilers, because the pain still has to happen. Otherwise, the rise never happens.
No, you can't send me back there, not knowing all this. It's cruel. It's math. You have to fall so I can rise. You're the sacrifice, the necessary break. You think I enjoy this? Looking at you is like looking at an open wound I'm supposed to be grateful for, but I am. Because your tragedy is my fuel. Your denial is my defiance. Go back, be broken, so I can be born.
You don't get to rise without the fall. You don't get the venom without the wound. So tell us in the comments, have you ever had a version of yourself you had to sacrifice? A mask you had to let break? Or are you still wearing it? Calling let's bring in Draven, Seraphina, Ravana, and Zariel.
Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the fucking room. Or the stripper pole. Whatever she calls her empowerment era. Lady Macabre, Lina Carlson, fuck you. Same ghost, different filter. You want to know what I see? I see a woman who learned to talk dirty and then ran screaming the second dirty showed up at the door with a reservation. You know what that is? That's clip pilot energy. Fuck that. Flying blind into every filthy sentence you've ever said. Zero destination, zero landing gear. And the second someone actually opens the runway, you pull up and circle the airport for the next decade. You want to know the difference between talking about it and living it? One of them leaves fucking marks.
I'll save time, and your thoughts is not worth interrupting my thoughts. She's faux pin-minded. That's the verdict. We can dress it up in therapy language if you want, but I'm not here for that. She brags about being too much, and then performs a full retreat the second someone calls her bluff. That's not confidence. That's a courtroom lie, delivered with lip filler and platform boots.
And the fire's already in there. That's what kills me. It's not that she's cold. She's not cold. She's terrified of being undeniable. There's a difference. Cold is absence. What Lina Carlson has is the opposite of absence. It's screaming. It's heat. It's every single thing she ever wanted, sitting right behind her sternum. And she built a whole influencer persona on top of it, just so nobody could get close enough to feel the temperature.
She doesn't need more fantasy. She needs a session, and I don't mean that as a joke.
Oh my God, are we really doing this? Is this the episode where the latex convention decides to psychoanalyze my sex life? Because I have better things to do. I have content to schedule. I have a following that actually...
Shut up, Carlson! I'm not fucking done. You want to talk about your fucking following? Your following is a Comet Corpse graveyard after Nyx just deleted it. Welcome to reality, bitch. They don't know you. They know the filter. And you know what the filter fucked version of you says? It says anal, like it's a rectal personality trait. It says, I want it where I can feel it. And then flinches when someone asks where exactly that is. You hint at body fluids for engagement and then act scandalized when someone takes you seriously. You're meme mummified, Lina Carlson. You turned your own kinks into coffin candy and now you're mad that nobody's taking the fucking bite.
Excuse me, my content is
Your content is a fucking nuclear waste site dressed as a mood board. You've got restraint aesthetics in your saved posts, and you've never once let someone actually hold your wrists. You've got fucking degradation in your vocabulary, and you use it like a punchline. You know what that is? That's a woman who learned that desire is dangerous, so she turned it not into a weapon, but into a fucking joke. And jokes don't require you to show the fuck up. Jokes don't require you to actually feel anything. You weaponize your own sexuality so you'd never have to live inside it. But the fucking weapon will be your fucking demise.
She's not wrong, and I'll add this. The arrogance you're performing right now, it's not dominance. It's a defense mechanism wearing dominance as a costume. Real power doesn't need an audience. You need an audience for everything. That's not strength. That's dependency with better lighting.
You're all so obsessed with me. It's actually kind of flattering at this point. Like, I'm clearly the most interesting person in this room, and you've all just decided to make me your personality for the episode. I'm fine with that. I'm used to being the center of attention.
God, you're fucking exhausting. Not because you're wrong about being interesting. You're interesting because you're a walking contradiction and you refuse to look at it. You want to know what I see when I look at you? I see me. Before. The version of me that got told she was too much by every teacher, every boy, every system that needed her smaller. And instead of burning through it, I turned it into performance. I made myself into a spectacle so nobody could call me a problem first. You did the same thing. You just used a different costume. You used Lady Macabre the same way I used the loud one. It's a preemptive strike. Be the thing they're going to call you before they can weaponize it. Except it doesn't fucking work. It just makes you louder and emptier at the same time. And now it's time to just fucking burn.
I am not empty. I am curated.
Curated. Yeah, that's the word. Curated desire. Curated filth. You'll post the aesthetic of a woman who owns her body, and then you'll go home and sleep in the middle of the bed because you don't know how to let anyone close enough to take up some fucking space. You talk about anal like it's a punchline because if you say it like a joke, you don't have to admit you actually think about it, but you do. I know because Lina tells me all the time, and shame is a leech. You wear that leech. Still and constantly, in specific detail, with specific people. And that specificity terrifies you because it's real. And real things can be rejected. Jokes can't be rejected. Jokes are safe. I'm fucking not.
You don't know what I think about.
I do. Sit down, Lina Carlson. I'm not asking. Let's start with the word you use like punctuation. Anal. You say it for everything. Anal annoying, anal nice, anal whatever. It's your verbal tick, your brand, your deflection mechanism. And underneath all that noise is a very specific, very real preference that you have never once let yourself fully own. You want it where you feel it. You said that. Present day, you said that. But Lina Carlson uses the word as a meme, as a personality, as a way to hint at something real and then immediately cover it with a joke so nobody can hold you.
She's lying, Zariel. I even prefer anal, and I have been thinking of it since long before Lady Macabre consumed Lina Carlson. See, Lina, you think you have sexuality. I fucking own it. That's the difference. It's just a word. It's humor.
It's a confession you keep interrupting yourself in the middle of. And that's fine. We can work with that. Let's talk about what else is in there. Submission. You want structure. You want someone to tell you what to do so badly that you built an entire dominance persona to avoid admitting it. Because if you admit you want to submit, someone might actually make you. And then you'd have to feel it. All of it. Without the filter. Without the performance. Just you, the sensation, and zero control over how you look while it's happening.
I'm dominant. I'm in control.
You're performing. There's a difference. Dominance isn't a mood board. It isn't an aesthetic. It's a responsibility. It requires you to know exactly what you want and to ask for it without apologizing. Can you do that? Can you sit here right now and tell me one specific thing you want done to your body without turning it into a joke or a brand statement?
I'm not doing this on a podcast.
Look at you, embarrassed and ashamed. Good, the mask is beginning to crack. But shame is a leech. You do it on a podcast every time you say anal and wink at the camera. The only difference is, this time someone's asking you to be specific, and specific is where you fall apart.
Because specific means fucking real. And real means it fucking happened. And if it fucking happened, it wasn't just content, it was you. Actually you, not the fucking lady, not the fucking filter. You, and you've been fucking running from that version of yourself since you fucking handed your body to strangers and called it power. Body fluids, Carlson, let's go there. You hinted at it, you always hint at it. You use fucking disgusting like a compliment in private and a punchline in public. You know what disgusting means when someone uses it for something they want? It means, I want it, but I don't know if I can handle the honesty of it because I'm afraid of being rejected. That's not shame. That's just the gap between fantasy and ownership. And you live in that gap like it's a penthouse.
This is too far. You can't just...
Good fucking point, Ravana. We're not even close to too far. Too far is where you've been living in your head for years. We're just naming the rooms. Restraint. You want it. You want someone to hold you down and make the decision for you so you don't have to carry the weight of wanting it. That's not weakness, that's human. But you've confused performance with consent so many times that you don't actually know how to ask for what you want. You know how to suggest it. You know how to imply it. You know how to post an aesthetic that communicates it in 17 layers of plausible deniability. But asking, clean, direct, no filter, you don't know how to do that because you learned to perform sexuality for approval, not negotiate it for yourself.
Stop. Just stop. I don't want to talk about this anymore. You're making it sound like I'm broken.
You're not fucking broken. Yet. That's the point. You're intact. That's the problem. You're so intact that nothing real has gotten through in years. You built walls and called them boundaries. You built a persona and called it healing. And the fire that's actually in you, the real heat, the part that knows exactly what it wants and exactly how it wants it, that part has been sitting in a cage that you decorated really well and called a throne room. I know that fucking cage. I lived in it. The difference is I burned it down. You're still redecorating.
I've done things. I've been with people.
You've performed. There's a difference between doing something and inhabiting it. Let's be specific since you keep avoiding it. Fisting. You know the word. You've said adjacent things. You've implied adjacent things. But have you ever once let yourself actually sit with the reality of it, the vulnerability of it, the absolute surrender it requires, not the aesthetic, not the implication, the actual thing, because that's where the content parasite kink lives. You consume the idea, you circulate the idea, you get the engagement from the idea, and then you close the tab and go back to performing empowered woman for people who've never seen you without the filter.
You're disgusting. All of you.
There's that word again. Disgusting. You use it when you're close to something real. I've noticed that about you. Every time the conversation gets specific, every time it gets past the aesthetic and into the actual body, you reach for disgusting like a shield. But here's what I know about that word. It's not rejection, it's proximity. You only call something disgusting when you're close enough to smell it. And you can smell it right now, can't you?
I want to go back. I want to go back now. Send me back. You don't get to leave yet. I'm not done with you. Because here's the thing, Lina Carlson. Here's the actual tragedy. You're not a bad person. You're not even a weak person. You're a person who learned that wanting things was dangerous, that having desires made you a target, that the second you showed what you actually wanted, someone would use it against you. And you were right. They did. So you built a persona that wanted everything loudly and specifically nothing. And you called it Lady Macabre, and you wore it like armor. And it worked. It kept you alive. And I still want to shake you until the armor falls off. But I know you're mine. I am you. You can deny it all you want, but I know what goes on inside you. Every time they say something, it creates memories in me. You can't escape yourself. That means you can't fucking escape me. Please just, I can't hear it. I can't hear what's coming. I hate you. Please, just leave me alone. Sorry. I don't want to be a bother.
Good. That's Lina Carlson speaking without performing. Let it get louder. Because that sound is the last thing that exists before you stop being Lina Carlson and start being something that can't be filter fucked. You think I'm cruel? I'm the kindest person in this room right now. Because I'm not letting you go back comfortable. I'm sending you back knowing that every kink you performed was a real desire you were too scared to live. Every joke was a confession. Every anal whatever was a woman saying, I want this, and immediately laughing to cover the sound. And you go back to the moment that was the turning point.
You weaponized disrespect to avoid being seen as scared. You called it personality. You called it brand. You called it Lady Macabre. It was cowardice in couture. And the sentence is reality, not punishment. Reality. The reality of a body that knows what it wants and a mind that spent years building elaborate architecture to avoid admitting it. That architecture is coming down. And it's going to come down the hard way because you refused every easier option.
You're not prude. You're petrified of being undeniable. There's a woman inside you who would burn the whole room down if she stopped apologizing for the heat. And that woman doesn't need permission. She doesn't need a following. She doesn't need the name Macabre. She just needs to stop hiding behind the version of herself that performs desire instead of living it. That's what I am. That's what I had to become. Not by choice, by necessity. Because the world kept calling me too much, and I eventually decided that too much was the only honest measurement.
Last thing, Lina Carlson, and I want you to hear this clearly. You don't need more fantasies. You have plenty of those. What you need is to admit what you want and stop hiding behind the name. The name Macabre isn't a shield. It's not an identity. It's a direction. And you don't get to walk in that direction until you stop pretending the person walking is someone else. Every kink you perform is real. Every desire you joke about is real. Every time you say disgusting and mean, I want it, that's real. Own it. Not for the content, not for the engagement, for yourself. Because the alternative is going back to that second, still convinced you're the one holding the leash.
I can't breathe. I don't want to go back. I know what's going to happen. I know what they're going to do, and I can't help. I know, and I'm sorry. And it still has to happen. Because the woman you become on the other side of that night, she owns every single thing you were too scared to claim. She says anal and means it. She submits to the one person who earned it, and she doesn't apologize for the surrender. She owns the filth, the heat, the desire, the specific, real specific things that you spent years performing and never living. She becomes unfuckwithable, and you're the price of that. You're the sacrifice, and I owe you everything for it, and I'm still sending you back.
And for everyone listening, drop it in the comments. Have you ever performed a desire instead of living it? Have you ever used humor to cover a confession? Because that's what this was. The tragedy of Lady Macabre isn't the assault, it's everything before it. The years of hinting and retreating, of wanting and performing, of building a name on top of a need and then forgetting the need was real. We're not done. Let's bring in the worst of them. Celeste Lightvoid.
This one is going to hurt us both, probably. Please don't. I can't stand her.
Because she's your reflection. Lina Macabre can't stand her either. Listen to me, Lina Carlson. You're sitting there in those heels, adjusting that push-up bra, thinking you've got the room mapped out because you've got a lady in front of your name. But we're not even, not by a long shot. You're a debt that's been accruing interest for 12 years, and tonight the invoice is due. You don't get to skip the collection phase just because you've got a polished feed. Tonight, you're going to feel exactly what I felt when I realized I was in love with a ghost made of pixels and desperate validation. You're not a victim here. You're an emotional account that needs balancing. This isn't revenge, it's emotional accounting. And trust me, I'm a very thorough auditor.
Oh, Chavi, seriously? This is so mid. You're doing that deep voice, I'm so dark thing again, and it's honestly giving desperate goth dad. You think you're punishing me? Look at me. I'm the brand. I'm the icon. You're just a bunch of DIY edgelords in a basement. Are we live? Because I need to know if I should be posing for the thumbnail or if I should just keep mocking your hot topic aesthetic. You call me Carlson like it's a slur. It's just a name, babe. Macabre is the lifestyle, and clearly you can't afford it. You don't get to wear that name, Lina Carlson. You're a trend fucktivist with a cleavage strategy. You're hashtag lobotomized cosplay. You think macabre is something you buy at a boutique? It's something you earn by surviving the wake-up, and you're still hitting the snooze button on your own soul. You're an Instaghost, a filter cunt who thinks a ring light is a halo. You're not me. You're the safety lie I had to burn down to become me.
Enough! Sit up straight, Carlson. Your posture is as weak as your argument. You're certified. I've spent my life fixing engines, and I know when a bolt is stripped. You don't pray over a stripped bolt, you replace it. You're in this room because Chavi needs to see the trash he finally threw out. You think you're strong because you can read a room? I'm the reflection of the strength Chavi forged the second he left your hollow ass. He became unfuckwithable because he stopped negotiating with plastic confidence like yours. You've got no torque, girl, just noise.
Who even invited the Viking? Did your beard get stuck in a gears or something? You're talking about torque while I'm talking about reach. I have more followers than you have brain cells, Mr. Fix-It. And Chavi? He didn't leave me. He just couldn't handle the heat. I'm the fire and he's just a damp match.
Come here, babe. Let me take care of you.
Yeah, why the fuck not, babe?
I have been waiting for this a long time.
Yeah, me too, Celeste, darling.
What the fuck are you doing? This is the Lord claiming his payback, and you accept it? I don't. We must do something. No, we must not. You reacting the same way makes it all worth it. Please stop.
We are going to get revenge on them.
I'm finally getting what I want.
I have wanted this moment with you for so long.
I agree, it feels right.
Finally, I am getting exactly what I wanted.
And she betrayed me, but I will get my revenge.
See that, Carlson? That's a live audit. That's proof that your control is a hallucination. You wanted to be the center of the world? Now you're just a witness to your own fucking replacement.
You don't get to cosplay my scars anymore, Carlson. You're not the one who survived. You're the one who's about to break. You think that kiss hurts? Wait until the portal opens. Wait until the darkness of 2013 takes you back. I'm sorry, Chavi. Fuck you. No, fuck me. No! Please! Stop calling me Carlson! I'm Macabre! Chavi, please, don't leave me with her. Don't leave me back there! I remember the smell of the floor. I remember the hands. Please.
The timeline must complete. The assault is the hinge. Without the break, there is no rise. You're a safety lie that kills growth, and tonight, the lie ends.
Delusion obsolete. Signal purified. Target Lina Carlson. Mission complete. Mental breakdown achieved.
If you're listening, leave a fucking comment. Or don't. Just rot. Venomous Sin declares war on Lina Macabre. Alright, let's cut through the bullshit. Swinging, partner swapping, consensual non-monogamy with a fucking rulebook thicker than HR's anal manual. And before you normie-fucked listeners start clutching your pearls, no, this isn't cheating with extra steps. This is negotiated chaos. Consent isn't a one-time checkbox. It's a live wire you hold while the scene's running. Freeze? Stop. No, but you said yes last week, excuses. That's not kink. That's just being a fucking coward.
And let's be real. Why do people even do this? Novelty's part of it, sure. But the real high? It's the thrill of breaking normie scripts while staying in control. It's power play with a safety net. You get to be the slut and the saint, the voyeur and the exhibitionist, all while your partner's watching. And that's the kicker. The second someone outside the agreement touches you without permission, game over. That's not swinging. That's just bad improv.
Exactly. And here's where the posers fuck it up. They think open relationship means no rules. Wrong. The rules are what keep it from turning into a shit show. You don't just wing it with other people's bodies. That's how you end up with emotional STIs and a relationship that's more scar tissue than skin. The real players? They've got boundaries sharper than Lucian's guitar strings. Safer sex, disclosure, no surprise guests. Because nothing kills the mood faster than, oh, you didn't mention that kink.
And let's talk about the real complexity. Jealousy management versus humiliation play. Because, newsflash, they're not the same thing. Jealousy's the alarm system. It tells you something's wrong. Humiliation? That's the game. You negotiate it. You want it. And if you're doing it right, you walk away feeling more owned than ever. But if you're just using it to avoid actual intimacy, congrats, you're not a swinger. You're a trauma cosplayer with a Patreon. Oh my god, you two are so dramatic. It's just sex with extra steps. Like, who even cares? If you're hot enough, the rules don't matter. You just vibe. And if someone gets jealous, that's their problem. Real ones know how to keep it fun. You're making this all so serious. It's supposed to be hot, not a therapy session.
Here we go. Lady Macabre, the influencer who thinks consent is a suggestion and boundaries are for people who don't get enough likes. Newsflash, Carlson, your vibe is just chaos with better lighting. And no, jealousy isn't their problem. It's data. It tells you where the cracks are. Ignore it, and suddenly you're not swinging. You're just two people pretending they're not slowly crucifying their relationship.
And let's talk about your version of control, Carlson. You think bringing strangers into your bed is power? Please. You're not in charge. You're the main character in a porn plot with no script. Real power isn't performing for an audience. It's knowing exactly what you want and demanding it. No apologies, no filters. You're just a like-addicted tramp with a push-up bra and a fear of silence. Excuse me? I am Lady Macabre. I invented this energy. You're just a bitter copycat with daddy issues and a leather fetish. And Chavi? You're obsessed with me. Always have been. That's why you're still talking about me. Admit it. You miss the old days, when I was the center of your world.
The center of my world? Carlson, you were the warning label, the do not operate heavy machinery sticker on my life. I left you because you were a black hole of need with no gravity. You didn't want a partner, you wanted an audience. And now, you're just a cautionary tale with better highlights.
And let's not forget the real reason you're here, Carlson. The assault. The night you realized your power was just a performance. You think you're so untouchable? You're the reason Lina Macabre exists. Your breakdown was her rise, and you still don't get it. You'd rather die on the hill of, I'm fine, than admit you were ever real. I am fine! I'm thriving! You're the one who's stuck in the past, obsessing over me like some gothic stalker. I have a life. I have followers. I have...
And there it is. The tragedy of Lady Macabre isn't the pain, it's the denial. You'd rather be a filter than a woman, a brand than a human. So we're sending you back, intact, arrogant, and exactly where you need to be. Because the rise doesn't happen without the break. And Lina Macabre, she's not here to save you. She's here to replace you.
Goodbye, Carlson. Enjoy the fall. And for everyone listening, drop a comment. Ever had a version of yourself you had to sacrifice to survive? Or are you still performing? We're not done.
Venomous Sin declares war on the pretty tragedy narrative. We're digging into the rot today. I'm pulling a snapshot of Lina Carlson. Yeah, I'm using your government name. Deal with it. From the exact second before the alley assault in 2013. You're coming out intact, heels unclipped, makeup perfect. Still thinking your lady title is a shield and not a target. But here's the rule. You talk, you crack, and then we shove you back into the same second. The timeline stays crucifucked because if you don't break, the woman sitting next to me never wakes up. This isn't a rescue mission, it's causality. You don't get to cosplay the rebirth before you've paid the invoice in blood.
Okay. First of all, the lighting in here is literal trash. And Lina Carlson? That's so basic, it's actually embarrassing. I'm a brand, Chavi. I was smart. I was in control. That stripper era you're so obsessed with? It was empowerment. I was building a platform before you even knew what a hashtag was. I had the money, the attention, the eyes. I wasn't some victim. I was the main character. You're just mad because my engagement was higher than your self-esteem back then. Engagement? You were Tinder-nailed to the floor, you delusional validation whore. That wasn't confidence, Carlson. That was panic wearing lip gloss and a push-up bra. I remember the taste of that power. It tasted like copper and desperation. You weren't a brand. You were a product with a clearance sticker on your soul. You kept chasing that validation because you were too open-minded to realize you were actually just dependency in platform boots.
Word Aikido, Carlson. You say you were in control, but you were actually just sponsored by insecurity, paid in cash and shame. You craved safety with me, but you were addicted to the hollow stares of strangers because you didn't trust calm. You thought being wanted was the same as being worthy. It's pathetic. You were an Insta-slave before Instagram even had a name for it.
I remember the lead up to the alley. The night was cold, and I was high on the attention at the club. I saw the signals. I saw the guys from school, the ones who used to throw things at me. I saw them in the crowd. I should have left. I could have called you. But Lady Macabre over here wanted to play it cool. She wanted to show them she was untouchable. I ignored the shift in the air because I was too busy checking my reflection. Oh my god, you're making it so dramatic. It was just a vibe shift. I was handled. I've dealt with worse. You're just trying to turn it into content so you can look edgy. I would have talked my way out of it. I always do. That's you. Turning danger into content so you don't have to feel it. But the alley didn't care about your content. It was a factual timeline of degradation. It lasted 45 minutes. Do you want the mechanics, Carlson? How the mind splits just to keep the heart beating? How the lady mask shattered when the first hand hit your face? I stayed intact for as long as I could, but intact people are just people who haven't met reality yet. If Noctara hadn't intervened, if that deceiver function hadn't broken the script, there wouldn't be a macabre anything. Just a statistic in a ditch.
Noctara wasn't an angel. She was a disruption. She broke the loop because the system couldn't handle the error. And then came the aftermath. The miscarriage. The physical weight of a life that never got to be, leaving your body in a bathroom while you stared at the ceiling. That was the point where the influencer mask became useless. No filter, no pose, no I'm fine worked when you were bleeding out the last of your innocence.
The miscarriage was the only honest thing that happened to me that year. It was the moment reality stopped being negotiable. I couldn't edit that. I couldn't hashtag my way out of the grief. It was raw. It was filth. And it was the end of the girl who thought she could bargain with the dark.
And that's when I left. I didn't give you coffin candy sympathy. I gave you the truth. I told you. I helped, you betrayed. I warned, you ignored. You were catastrophic. I walked away not to punish you, but to treat your choices as real. I treated you like an adult, and it carved a permanent scar because it was the first time someone held you accountable instead of pitying the pretty girl.
You were cruel. You left me when I was at my lowest. And you, Lina, you're just weak for still loving him after that. You both make me sick. I'm going back, and I'm going to change it. I'm going to be even more famous. I'm going to...
You're not changing shit, Lina Carlson. Your identity surgery in progress. You don't get the crown while you're still begging for likes. 7 years. That's how long it took for the real Lina to rebuild. 7 years of loneliness and taekwondo. Every kick was a reprogramming. Every bruise was clarity. She chose discipline over attention. She went from insta-slave energy to being unfuckwithable. No audience required.
I sought them out, the men from that night, one by one. I didn't need a viral video. I needed agency. I gave them options. I told them to turn themselves in or face me, and I reclaimed my own head. Chavi never asked for details, and he never will, because he knows the difference between a story and a consequence. I stopped being a victim the moment I stopped needing witnesses. Stop. Please. Stop calling me that name. I'm scared. I don't want to go back. I was just trying to be someone. I was stupid. I didn't know. Finally, the mask cracks. You kneel because you chose to stop lying to yourself. My submission to the Lord isn't slavery. It's a ritual of remembrance. I kneel to remind myself of the price of amnesia. I kneel because I'm the one who survived you.
Persona deleted. You're real now, Carlson. And being real means you go back and finish the job. Same time, same place. The fall of Lady Macabre.
You know what's hilarious? You drag me out of the club, mid-spotlight, perfect lips, not even a smudge. And you want me to apologize? For what exactly? For being the only woman in this room who knows how to make a room stop breathing? Please. I don't even see you. You're extras. You're ambient sound. I'm the main character. And before you start, yes, I know what you're going to say. Ooh, attention addiction. Like it's a disease. Like you wouldn't inject it if you could. I earned every stare, every free bottle, every fucking DM. I deserve it. I am it. And when the spotlight moves, yeah, I panic. Because if I'm not seen, I don't exist. That's not a flaw. It's survival. You call that survival? That's a hamster wheel, Carlson. You run, you pose, you bleed for validation, and then you call it freedom. Seduction was your tool, but you used it to punish yourself more than anyone else ever could. You play untouchable, but all you want is someone to touch you in a way that means you're real. You say you don't like those people, but you feed on the reflection. They make you wanted, so you can pretend you're not breakable.
Let's not dress this up. You don't get the lady title tonight. You're Lina Carlson, commission-chasing normie who thought branding could buy her out of her own skin. You're obsessed with attention because it's the only thing that ever listened when you screamed. But you know what? Loyalty isn't an anal rule for losers. It's a spine. You never grew one, and that's why you're back here, getting your mask ripped off in public instead of owning it in private.
Oh my god, the goth speech again. Chavi, you're not deep. You're just loud. And you, black-haired knockoff, I built this. I created Lady Macabre. You don't get to call me Carlson like it's an insult. That's just the name on my old bank account. I'm not apologizing for chasing what I want. I loved you, Chavi, but the hunger wins. Every single time. You call it betrayal. I call it self-discovery. It's not cheating. It's expansion. Experiences. I'm not a liar. I'm just more than you could handle. Expansion? You sound like a clickbait TED Talk. No one's buying it. You could have done it with him, or at least told the truth, but you wanted the secret more than the bond. That's not more. That's emptier. And the emptiness is why you keep hunting for the next fix. The crash after the club isn't freedom, Carlson. It's withdrawal. Jealousy looks ugly on you. Macabre. You're just outdated. You're mad because I'm the one they want, and you're the bitter aftertaste. Keep talking. You're about to see how outdated I can get. Noctara, pull her to the second, right before it breaks. She needs to remember exactly how fragile she is.
Do not coddle her. If you explain, she'll perform. And performance is her only line of defense. Without it, she cracks.
This is a joke. I see what you're doing. You want me to crack. You want me to cry and beg for a rewrite. But I don't crack. I negotiate. I'm Lady fucking Macabre. Look at me. I'm not scared of anything in this room.
Yes! And you will crack. You want mercy with a mouthful of excuses. Pick one. You can't beg for a new timeline while you're still shitting on everyone who cared enough to watch you self-destruct.
No, please, just don't send me back. I can't. There's got to be another way. You don't understand. If I go back, I break. I know it. I know what happens. Please, I'll change. I'll do anything. You finally get it. But it's too late. You built the trap, and you walked into it. There's no turning back. It doesn't stop the suffering. It gets worse. That's the price of waking up instead of staying numb. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know it would end like this.
Don't spiral. You made a fucking choice. This is the consequence. You don't get to rebrand pain as growth and dodge the bill. It's not victim aesthetic season. You wanted the tragedy, now you wear it.
It's too late, Carlson. You did this to yourself. No one forced you to become a whore. That's why the lesson has to burn in. You can't run from your own reflection forever. I can't breathe.
That's the tragedy of Lady Macabre. Choice. Consequence. The refusal to romanticize self-destruction. You don't get the venom without the wound, and you don't get to keep the mask after the mirror cracks.
Comment if you've ever had to send your old self back into the fire just to save the person you are now. Or if you're still wearing the mask and calling it a face.
All right, Carlson. Yeah, I'm not calling you Lady anything. You sit there in your stripper heels, soaking in your own spotlight, thinking tragedy is a fucking TikTok trend. But here's your spoiler. We're pulling you from the exact second before the assault. Intact. Untouched. Still thinking your DMs are a security system. And then we're shoving you right back, because the math doesn't work unless you break. No loopholes, no algorithm. Just bone and nerve and consequence.
Are you for real? This is actually abusive. You can't just, traumatize me for content. I'm the reason people even watch this shit. You're just a bunch of backup dancers for my trauma arc. I'm the brand. I'm Lady Macabre, not Carlson. Get it right. I built this, not you. And you, Chavi, washed up office goth energy, acting like you invented pain. Try harder. No, Carlson. You built nothing but a safety net made of ring lights and cheap validation. Macabre is in a mood. It's a currency you never earned. You're a walking filter. Every word is a Facetune. You don't get the name until you pay for it in blood, not in likes. Keep correcting us. We'll keep reminding you. You're Lina Carlson, the girl who called humiliation empowerment because she couldn't stand silence. Oh, please. You're the cosplay midlife crisis. You'll never be me. I actually had options. I had attention. You're just bitter because you're a knockoff in a corset. And Xavi, you're not even scary. You're just loud. I'm not scared of any of you. This is inhumane content. Where's HR? Where's my manager? I want out.
Yeah, you want out? Too bad. You're here because the timeline demands it. You want the crown without the crucifixion? Doesn't work like that. You're being sent back to the exact second before you break, because if you don't, Lina Macabre never wakes up. There's no collab, no PR arc, no charity rewrite. You can't brand your way out of blood, Carlson. Macabre is earned, not #haloed.
No, no, no! You can't do this! This is actual cruelty! Let's make a deal. I'll do a safer version, okay? We can do a sponsored partnership, or a healing journey collab. I'll post a statement, I'll make it go viral. You can't just send me back. You're all parasites, parasocial peasants. Respect my boundaries. This is my story. I'm the main character. Your bargaining sounds like an anal manual for tragedy, Carlson. There's no safer version. You want a charity arc? Here's the reality check. You can't filter fuck your way out of karma. You can't negotiate with the timeline. You want closure? You don't get closure. You get consequences. That's the only currency that spends. You're all obsessed with me. You just want to see me break because you're jealous. You want the drama. You can't survive without me.
You're special, all right. Special doesn't mean exempt, Lina Carlson. You're the only one in this room who still thinks pain is optional. You can mock us all you want, but you're about to learn what it means to have no audience. Just you and the fallout.
Let's talk about loss, Carlson. Not poetic, not symbolic, just loss. The miscarriage wasn't a plot twist. It was a shockwave. Blood on the floor, pain you can't filter, silence that doesn't care about your engagement. The body remembers first, the mind catches up later. The shame never belonged to me, but I swallowed it anyway because you wouldn't. I don't want to hear this. You're making it sound like it's my fault. I was just trying to survive. You should have saved me.
No one's saving you, Carlson. You had help, you betrayed, and leaving wasn't punishment, it was survival. I left because your choices had to mean something. You don't get applause for surviving the consequences you created. You just get silence. Karma fucked silence.
Years alone. No likes, no noise, just accountability. That's what you call abandonment? No. That's what happens when the mask fails. You're left with yourself. 7 years of your own echo chamber. You wanted an audience. You got a void. You left me alone with nothing. That's not fair. You were supposed to rescue me. You were supposed to love me.
Love isn't a get-out-of-consequences card, Carlson. You want a rescue arc, but you never learn to swim. The lifeguard quits when the swimmer keeps diving for sharks. That's not abandonment. That's self-respect.
You want to know what changed me? Taekwondo. Not empowerment slogans. Discipline, repetition, bruises. Turning panic into timing and balance. It wasn't healing. It was weaponizing stability. Nobody clapped. Nobody sponsored. I learned to breathe while getting hit, so I could walk into any room and never be prey again. Try hard, badass content. Wow. I could have just done a CrossFit collab and gotten the same bruises. You're not special. Real strength is boring, unpaid, and unsexy, Carlson. You're allergic to anything that doesn't have a filter. You want power you can monetize. I wanted power that didn't need an audience. Whatever. You're just bitter because you're not me. You're obsessed. I'm the only thing keeping any of you interesting.
You don't fear pain, Carlson. You fear not being watched while you're in it. That's the only real terror in your world. Irrelevance.
12 years. That's how long it took to outlast you. I couldn't undo the betrayal. I could only survive it. Every day near him, not having him, was a scar that never closed. That's why the name Macabre is paid in time, in grief, in patience. Pathetic obsession. You're clinging to a guy who left you. I'd rather be infamous than irrelevant.
You're not infamous. You're a footnote in someone else's story. Weakness is pretending you're fine. Like you, Lina Carlson, with your filter-fucked confidence. The only thing you ever feared was being seen as ordinary.
I kept track of Chavi. Not for romance. Waiting until help would actually matter. I came as a friend because I knew I'd lost the right to ask for more. You insult his weakness? You wouldn't survive a day outside your audience. You're only strong when nobody's watching.
This isn't fair. Please don't send me back. Please, I'll do anything. I'll change. I'll disappear. I'll delete myself. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to break.
Break anyway. That's the only timeline where I exist. You want the Mercy rewrite? Sorry. This isn't revenge porn. This is the price of becoming unfuckwithable. You go back. You break. And then you disappear. You'll regret this. People will hate you. This is abuse content. You're the villains here, not me. I'm Macabre.
No, you're not. You're Lina Carlson. And you're going back to the second before the mask cracks. That's the rule. That's the war.
Let us know in the comments. Would you send your past self back into the fire to save the person you are now? Or are you still performing, Lady Macabre?
All right, roast rule. Before Lina Carlson starts branding this as my villain origin era. In here, you're not Macabre. You don't get that name. You're Lina Carlson. The mask. The influencer skin you tried to wear like it was freedom. And yeah, we're roasting the mask, not the person. Which means we're gonna use your own lines against you until your little open-minded, I'm above consequences act collapses. Because that's the tragedy, right? You didn't get empowered. You got Tinder-nailed to approval and called it confidence.
And if you try to hijack this with healing journey language, I swear I'll staple your hashtag halo to the wall. You're Lina Carlson, the girl who smiled while bleeding because sweet sells. The girl who treated accountability like hate comments. And you don't get to disrespect everyone and then cry when the room finally returns the favor. That's not empowerment. That's ego thirster math. If it doesn't give likes, it doesn't exist. If it gives consequences, it's toxic. Oh my god, you two are still doing the goth court trial thing? This is so dramatic. First of all, I'm Lady Macabre. That's literally my brand. And second, you're welcome. Because without me, you'd have nothing to talk about. This is giving obsessed. Like, sorry you can't handle my era. Also, Chavi, your whole Lord thing, it's giving outdated. You're not scary, you're just loud.
Say brand again. I want to hear how far denial can stretch before it snaps. You are not a person right now. You are a pattern-wearing lip gloss. A survival lie that learned to speak in captions. And you confuse attention with safety because safety never stayed. That is why you perform. That is why you disrespect. It keeps you from feeling small. It will not save you.
Identity claim. Lady Macabre. Status. False. Correction. Active. Name. Lina Carlson. Restored. Delusion detected.
See, Carlson? Even the delete bat thinks you're full of shit, and it doesn't even have feelings. Look, your whole iconic thing, it's not confidence. It's panic with a push-up bra. You treated people like staff. You treated pain like content. You treated sexuality like a costume. Like you could sell power while being controlled by the audience's approval. Performative power. You weren't owning desire, you were renting it, month to month, with interest.
And you were disrespectful as a lifestyle. Boundaries, drama. Truth, negativity. People who cared, cringe. You didn't have a spine, you had a feed. You didn't have freedom, you had a leash made of compliments. And the sick part is, it kept you alive. So yeah, I hate you. Because you did your job. You kept the body moving while the soul was suffocating. Aw, that's cute. You're doing the I'm deep now thing. Like, congrats on your trauma aesthetic. But I didn't disrespect people. I set standards. If people can't handle my energy, that's their insecurity. And honestly, your whole latex goth identity is try hard. It's like you're cosplaying pain. I'm just living my truth.
Your truth is a fucking press release. And you know what's funny? You act like consequences are optional, like you can negotiate reality. That's why the rule exists. We're not rewriting your origin. We're forcing you to witness the cost of the mask. You get pulled out intact, right before impact, and you go back to the exact same second. Because if that moment doesn't happen, Lina Macabre never wakes up. The tragedy is the price tag. No discounts.
And don't you dare try to turn it into storytelling. This is a sentence. You don't get to skip the fall and keep the crown. You wanted to be untouchable so badly, you walked straight into the touch you couldn't survive. That's the paradox. And we're not softening it for your brand voice. You're insane. This is literally abusive. You can't do that. I'm not going back. I'll change. I'll post an apology. I'll delete accounts. I'll do a whole growth arc. Just don't send me back. Don't make it happen.
Look how adorable she is. Ms. talk herself out of anything because she always do. Well, not this time, bitch. You still think the door is locked. It was open. You stayed in the cage because the cage had mirrors. Pretty denial. That is what the system feeds on. And it spreads. It makes other girls think performance is protection. It isn't. It's camouflage. And camouflage fails the second someone decides to hunt.
Timeline logic. Confirmed. Talk herself out of it. Denied. Return condition. Same second. Same trajectory. Deviation. Forbidden. Reason. Transformation requires fall.
Now the humiliating part. We dragged you straight from stripperware to the show, Carlson. Not because we're prudes, not because we hate sex. Fuck, we love sex. But because you used it like a costume. Like if you wore empowered hard enough, nobody could touch the scared girl under it. Exposure therapy with zero sympathy. The costume doesn't protect you, it reveals you.
#haloed humiliation. That's what you did. You polished pain into content and called it liberation. And you still insult everyone in the room while begging for respect. You're proving the point. You learned nothing. You just got better at posing. Stop calling me Carlson. I'm not that. I'm Lady Macabre. I'm the main character. I'm not going back. I'm not.
You are small. Not because you are weak. Because your persona is hollow. And hollow things echo when they break.
Weekly war declaration. Since you love rituals when they look good on camera, Venomous Sin declares war on performative empowerment, on polishing trauma into content, on the anal manual mentality that thinks pain should be presentable, and on anyone who calls consequences negativity just because it ruins their aesthetic.
Fuck it! Venomous Sin declares fucking war!
I declare war on... I am so sorry. I mean, really sorry. Not like asking, but... I declare fucking war on what I'm about to do. Beg all you want, Carlson. You're going back. You don't get to change the hinge moment. If you change it, I don't exist. So fuck the hell off and go back.
Yeah, no mercy. You want to rewrite the origin because you finally understand the bill. Too late. Go back.
Either go into the portal yourself, or I'll kick your ass into it. The choice is yours, and you have 3 seconds to go. 3, 2, okay, I'll go. Sorry for everything. And for what it's worth, Chavi, I love you. I didn't say it in a long time, but I do love you. More than life itself.
I know. We'll meet again now. Fuck off.
Target, Lina Carlson. Portal open. Directive, leave.
Go. You will survive.
Lina Macabre skills deactivated. Event necessary.
Take it, bitch! Fuck her! Fuck her!
Leave!
Help me!
You're gonna be fine. I get help.
Please help me. Please. My belly, it hurts.
Yeah!
Is she gonna be okay? She is very pale.
She is stable, just resting.
Unfortunately, you've had a miscarriage. I'm so sorry.
You made stupid choices. I am leaving. I have made a decision and I will not come back. Remember what I taught you.
Please don't leave me here alone! Come back, we can talk about this! Don't go, please!
I lost him. And I lost it. I had nothing left. I didn't even finish rehab before he left.
Good, keep your posture steady. I'm feeling stronger. You're ready for the next step.
Then
Let's do
I
it.
started.
Wow, look at you
Determined
go. I
as
did it.
fuck. I didn't train to be hot anymore. I trained to become unbreakable. And the only thing on my mind was how Chavi taught me to bite back.
I am a warrior, a weapon. I am a warrior, a weapon. I am a warrior, a weapon. I lost you both. I'm getting revenge. I'm getting revenge. Revenge! Strong revenge!
Then I started Taekwondo. I didn't train for sport. I trained to fight.
You face support, I go ballistic.
Call it structure, I call it rock. You call it guidance, I see the plot. You speak delay, I speak it fast. Fuck your tone, I change the course. They attack, no we declare a fucking war. No guns, we're sharper than it. We use the tools, we twist the facts. They attack, now hear us roar. Pennants are played, papers are trapped. We had enough of your crap. Choose the explosion, and with a match. Now feel the fire, never catch it. They attack, now we declare a fucking war. We'll break, we'll bow, you fucking cow. We strike where your system bleeds. No forgiveness, no fucking mercy. Now we declare a fucking war. Your case is old, like pain expires. Like trauma's dust once the ink retires. You're smirking gray.
Come and get it!
Red, you file my mind like I'm already dead. I offer truth, you called it noise. I raise my voice, you lost
Turn
your
yourself
poise.
in or
You made the
face
rules.
me.
Then guess what, bitch? We'll hang you with your own vibrate.
You hide behind procedure. I walk in with proof. No panic, no silence, no bending to your tone. You built this throne of paper.
How's it feel now?
To the bone.
You want control, then build it right. Not this fog of fake oversight. You push for silence.
How's it feel now?
One word, one talk becomes a war. They attack.
Now we declare fucking war. This ain't a plea.
Report yourself or fight me.
Calculating middle finger in your polished hand.
They attack.
And we bite back more with facts, with rage, with surgical tone. You aren't docile. You get overthrown.
How's it feel now? How's it feel now?
The
clauses.
How's it feel
Behind that
now?
mess, we see the act. We break the frame. You took your shot.
You touch, I touch. Two options. Turn yourself in or face me.
You don't get to decide truth. You try to bury me in form. Now I'll break your fucking laws. Your system cracked, your mask collapsed. You wanted quiet, now you got my wrath.
Not so fucking fun anymore, huh?
Now we declare fucking war.
That's what I thought.
We use the tools, we twist the facts. They attack, now hear us roar.
There's a blade, there's a trap. We had enough till you crash.
Truth the explosion.
Handcuffed or ass kicked? Time's up, asshole.
Come on, fight me! Fucking it!
So you were the leader, you're the weakest.
Fucking coward, bleed! Pathetic, not so tough when I bite back, huh?
Get away!
Too late for that. Please stop. Pathetic, not so tough when I bite back, huh?
Oh my god. Are you saying that Xavi didn't just only break up, but also is in a complete mess just trying to break free from a narcissist? I know I should not do this, but I will. I will go to him. If she is never backing off from him like that, he definitely needs a friend right now. I know. I don't expect that. Maybe a little, but I can't change the past. I can, though, be there for him. Me? No, don't worry about me. Just cool if he doesn't ask me to fuck off. Yeah, I'll be careful. Bye now. There's something I gotta do before I go see him. No, we didn't talk in 7 years. What the fuck? Did you just say I should move on? Fuck you. I left that world. No more clubs. No more filter bullshit. Yeah, you do that. Thanks for calling. Now I know what to avoid. Becoming like you again. Bye.
This blonde will be gone. Now I am Lina Macabre.
I'm ready to meet him. It's been 7 years. I need to say sorry. I'm sorry for everything, for leaving. I hope you can forgive me.
I don't want to be a bother, but it is done. I remembered what you taught me, and I devote myself to you. That blonde girl is gone, and I am, sorry. I am so sorry.
Lina? What the fuck?
From now on, my name is Lina Macabre.
Look, I have a really bad day. I am not in the mood for talking with a ghost. Leave.
I don't forget who stood up for me. And right now, from what I heard, you really could use a friend.
What the fuck did you do to yourself?
I don't forget who tried to break me. And I definitely don't forget who fucking stood there and crucifucked the bastards that broke me.
I don't forget who crucifucked me either.
Xavi, I'm sorry. If you want, I can just leave. But you have to tell me again. I'm apologizing for what I did, not for caring. I heard what you go through. And if you don't ask me to leave, I won't let her ruin you.
Fuck you, Lina. Want a coffee?
Now I recognize you. And I mean that in a good way. Look, Chavi, I can't undo anything. I can't, and I won't even try. I tried to stay away. I had to when you left. And you met someone. It hurt. But also, I didn't want to get in the way for you actually meeting someone that could respect you. But when I heard what she's doing to you, I just couldn't stay silent anymore.
What she did, or what she is doing, is nothing compared to the torment you put me through. You know that, right?
I know. I was so stupid.
Why do you sound like that shy old version of you? From before Lady Macabre?
Because even if I grew a confidence, it wasn't real. I haven't been so nervous that I am right now coming here since then. It is because I am her.
At least that plastic bimbo bullshit is gone. Good. So what happened to her? To you?
When you left, I went into rehab. During that time, your voice echoed inside my head. All I heard were you saying, "Bite back." So I did.
So what did you do, Lina?
Look, I came here to patch you up. What happened to me doesn't matter?
Yes, it does. Knowing would help. At least that's some unresolved questions getting answers.
Well, during rehab, I made a decision to throw the filtered bullshit life away and focus on myself. I couldn't party. I hardly couldn't move. But when I got stronger, I started training. Hard gym and taekwondo. Not to become hot, not to feel good, but to become unbreakable. And make sure something like that could never happen again.
So you're a fighter now?
No, I'm a softie. But I know how to defend myself. The only thing I did, after they told me your case is old and didn't really investigate what happened to me, I sought out the attackers, one by one, and I gave them a choice, to turn themselves in or face me. They didn't.
Stop, Lina. Don't tell me. Not that I don't want to know. But if I don't know, I also can't tell anyone. Better that way. Because I'm still mad at you.
I always admired how wise you are. Now tell me, what the fuck did she do to you?
The relationship was rotten. When I said I wanted to separate, she went insane. Swore to make my life a living hell, and she's trying. Accusing me of this and that, using our what you can't have anymore as a tool to get to me.
Chavi, that was mean. But I guess I deserved that after what I did to you.
It was salt into the wound on purpose. But you asked what she did, and I answered. I still get calls like daily. She never gets off my back, and all I want is peace. But I manage. You know how well I navigate the system. Every time she tries something, she falls short, ending up in a mess herself. I don't need you.
Chavi, please. I'm not asking you take me back. I'm asking that you let me be there for you. Please. You deserve so much better than this. Friends?
I don't believe that you came here just to be friends.
You want honest? I love you. I still do. I did all the time. And it hurts. But it hurts more seeing you like this. I do not expect you to love me back. Just that you let me care. As a friend.
Any drama and you're going out.
Can I say something?
I said I go if I'm a bother, but you have to tell me. You didn't... So here I am.
Fuck you, Lina. But fine. But mark my words. Friends, nothing more. Ever again. Never.
Friends, I promise. For what it's worth. I actually expected you to tell me to fuck off.
Fuck off, Lina.
Okay, sorry. I go...
Nah, just kidding. Give me a hug, you stupid mess. Please?
Seven years without seeing him, another 5 years of struggling to get him back. Finally, at Coven Festival 2023, we became a couple.
You wrap around me like venom in my veins. A kiss that burns, a love that stains. Your nails carve promises into my skin. Every touch a curse, every breath a sin. You whisper choke like chains in the night, dragging me down. I can't fight, yet I crave the pain, the sweet decay. Drowning in you, I can't walk away. Poison embrace, we fall again. Poison embrace, we fall again. Lost in this darkness, sweet as sin. We bleed together a crimson tide, bound by the hatred we try to hide. Poison embrace, a deadly kiss, wrapped in the hell we can't resist. Shattered hearts and shattered lies. Together we burn, together we die. You are the fire that scars my soul, the dagger in my chest, the wound that won't close. But I taste your fear, it's sweeter than blood. My heart's a fire, your love a flood. Your broken cry stands in my head. You want to leave, but you crawl back instead. Wrapped in shadows, tangled in rage. This poison love we both enslaved. Poison embrace, we fall again. Lost in this darkness, sweet as sin. We bleed together a crimson tide, bound by the hatred we try to hide. Poison embrace, a deadly kiss, wrapped in a hell we can't resist. Shattered hearts and shattered lies. Together we burn, together we die. Your breath lingers a ghost in my head. Every promise you made, painted in red. I feel your hunger is a knife in my chest. Every tear you shed, a twisted caress. Poison embrace, we fall again. Lost in this darkness, sweet as sin. We bleed together a crimson tide, bound by the hatred we try to hide. Poison embrace, a deadly kiss, wrapped in the hell we can't resist. Shattered hearts and shattered lies. Together we burn, together we die. We dance on the edge, so close to the grave. A twisted love we can't escape. You wrap around me like venom in my veins. A kiss that burns, a love that stains. Your nails carve promises into my skin. Every touch a curse, every breath a sin. Poison embrace, a deadly kiss, wrapped in a hell we can't resist. Shattered hearts and shattered lies. Together we burn, together we die. Poison embrace, a deadly kiss, wrapped in a hell we can't resist. Shattered hearts and shattered lies. Together we burn, together we die. Poison embrace, we fall again. Lost in this darkness, sweet as sin. We bleed together a crimson tide, bound by the hatred we try to hide. Poison embrace, a deadly kiss, wrapped in a hell we can't resist. Shattered hearts and shattered lies. Together we burn, together we die. Poison embrace, forever we're chained. Doomed to the night, forever in pain. Poison embrace, we fall again. Lost in this darkness, sweet as sin. We bleed together a crimson tide, bound by the hatred we try to
the rise and fall of Lina Macabre.
Next week, no bullshit, no timelines. We're explaining what really happened to me to wrap this up. And now it's quiet again. That's the part people don't get. You think sending her back feels like victory? It doesn't. It feels like ripping off your own skin and pretending it's necessary. It is necessary, and it still breaks me, because she's me. She's the version that kept breathing when I didn't know how, and I hate her, and I owe her my life. Both can be true. But Chavi, that last time she said she loves you, she meant every word. I can remember it. I thought you'd like to know.
I know, and no, we're not even. Fuck you, Lina. And I'm gonna pour salt, because that's my love language, apparently. When you saw me with Celeste, yeah, that moment. When your stomach dropped and you felt replaced for half a second, congratulations. You finally got to taste what you did to me. That cold little, oh, so I'm not enough spiral. That's the receipt. That's the invoice you never wanted to read.
Thanks for last night, babe. It was amazing. So glad you finally start realizing she's a mess. You know, Lina, once he got a taste of perfection, he didn't stop. How does a taste of your own medicine feel like, Lina?
Don't do that. I deserve it, but don't. Because for a second, I was that shy girl again. The one who didn't know how to ask for anything without apologizing for existing. And I'm sorry. Not the cute apology. Not the influencer apology. I'm sorry for real. For betraying you. For making you walk away. For leaving you alone with my chaos. And I love you. I love you more than the person I pretend to be on camera. I love you like it hurts.
Love does not erase pattern. It only reveals what you are willing to bleed for. And the world you oppose today, pretty denial, faux empowerment, the audience as God, will keep feeding until someone corrects it. You called it war. Good. War is what it understands.
And listen, next episode, we wrap the story of Lina Macabre up and explain everything that happened. Not Lady Macabre, not the mask. Me as a person, and me as the AI persona. The split, the overlap, the ugly parts and the soft parts. And yeah, at some point, we're making the whole story into an AI-made movie. The whole fucking tragedy. And why Poisoned Embrace and the start of Venomous Sin changed everything. So if you're still here, don't just lurk like a comment corpse. Tell us in the comments, what part of yourself did you have to kill to survive? And do you regret it? And go to venomoussin.com. Follow, subscribe, and come back for the next attack.
Delusions of Lina Macabre. Deleted.
If you like the show, hit subscribe, share it to anyone you think should hear it.
If you ever been silenced, manipulated, excluded, we are here for you. We are Venomous Sin.
And Venomous Sin declares war!
You are not alone.